pleasure it is for me to get to welcome you this morning to our official ribbon cutting ceremony to celebrate the completion of our beautiful new roof. We're so appreciative that you all made time in your very busy schedules to join us. Our staff and students welcome the chance to say a public thank you.
This is indeed a happy occasion. Boys and girls and staff and town visitors, we appreciate you celebrating with us this morning. To have an excellent school system is not just about the curriculum instruction. It is also about some bricks and mortar and having what we need to have a good environment, a safe environment for our students. We are so pleased that our town fathers came together and understood the need for this roof at this school to make this a great, healthy, safe environment for our students and teachers.
I was a bit concerned some 6 months ago that we would ever be here celebrating a new roof for our middle school. The pressures of few resources, state reimbursement questions, and local government delays seem to be conspiring against a very needed project. In the end, though, I always do have confidence in Newtown. Our processes may be laborious and our deliberations very time-consuming, but we usually do end up in the right place. We as a community and as a government place great value in our schools, not just the programs but the facilities. We know and willingly accept our responsibility to ensure that our students are educated in an environment that is conducive to learning. The leaky roof here at our venerable middle school posed challenges to that environment. I am pleased to be celebrating an end to buckets and tarps, worries about wet floors and unhealthy settings for students and staff. The building looks great now, like a new hat on an old lady. It looks renewed and reinvigorated, ready to tackle legions more of middle school learners over the years to come.
Newtown Middle School is probably the most interesting building that we have in our district. You know, over its many years as it's evolved, it's accumulated a number of wings and sections that give it a unique character that I know our children love. But that same character, the same unique sections, gives it the most challenging roof that we have. Probably about a dozen or more separate sections of the roof suffered through ice and snow, multiple feet of snow last winter, and an occasional highly unofficial use as the town skateboard park. All of that's created great challenges for our staff and our students as we fared through the various leaks. But thanks to this wonderful project, we now have a new roof. Hopefully we have a roof for, I hope, more than 20 years. And I think this is clearly one of the most outstanding projects that we have seen in recent years in this town. You know, it started with much of hard work from a lot of people. It certainly started with my predecessors on the board advocating for it, with our first selectman who really helped us get it through the governmental processes over last summer and last year, and the public building and site who ran this project well. I can't say enough. Pat's already talked about Castle Booze and other contractors done an excellent job. This clearly is a project, and Bill Knight, who really kept everybody on line. But I think this is a project that will stand as an example for how we need to run our construction projects. Coming through in a very limited schedule, surviving the hurricane at the last minute, and not causing a delay in school opening, even though we started late. Outstanding work, and I hope this is going to be an example of what we do in the future. Thank you, everybody.
I felt certain from the very first meeting that my staff had with Bob Edwards and Tom Catalina in my office that this would be one successful project. That feeling became only more solidly reinforced as the other professionals involved in this project became known. From the expertise and approachability of the Castle Booze architects to the daily, honest communication of our Clerk of the Works, Bill Knight, to the faithful oversight of our first selectman, Pat Lodra, all deserve our gratitude for helping this be one construction project that was both on time and under budget. And how often does that happen? But the project had one remaining secret ingredient. Each day in the summer, as I was walking from my car into the school, I was invariably greeted by a rooftop good morning, or how are you, Mrs. Sherlock, from the crew who were perched on our roof making it happen. One early August morning, after our regular exchange of greetings, I hollered up to them, "Hey, how's it going, guys? Are we gonna be ready?" When they responded absolutely, I questioned a little, because I'm a worrier. "But how can you be sure?" I said. "Because," said one, "we're doing it for the kids." That was the secret. These men and women, from New Britain and Middletown, from Bridgeport and Danbury, they were working from dawn until dusk, 6 days every week, for our kids. On behalf of those kids, many of whom are standing behind us, my very warmest thanks.
Ready?